Hey Shannon, hey Tanny. So basically, um, I'm an idiot to put it shortly. I had automatic updates on through Origin, and I guess another update happened, and I can't play The Sims 4 anymore. Um, but I remember that I have The Sims 3 on this computer, so let's see how this goes. And I know the thumbnail is a picture from The Sims 4, but I think people will get it. Alright, so her last name is Malone. I don't know what her first name is. Anya. Um, Forgive me because I completely forgot how this camera works. Um, I think we're gonna go into build mode first. I don't know how to do cheats on here. The auto updates are the devil. Yes, they are. You were playing Sims 3 when you got the notification. That's funny. Okay, so I'm glad that most of the controls are the same. Because, like I said, I downloaded this game and I haven't really played it on this computer. And it's actually a laptop with a touchpad. I don't have like a mouse or anything, so there's always an adjustment. That's a rug. My bad. How do you like move the camera? There we go. Just drag it to the edge, I guess. Hi, Jakai. Right. Um, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, updates serve their purpose, um, but I still hate them. Main menu, you can tap testing sheets enable true and then use a few cheats. Where's the main menu? Here? I don't mind the way this house is set up. I don't really think I did much to it. Maybe I added the bed. I really like the shower. Like it looks realistic. Yeah, I never figured out how to download CC for The Sims 3. I mean, obviously, you would think you just click and download, and I did, and I uploaded them into the right folders where I thought they belonged, and they still haven't shown up in my game. But then again, this is a laptop, and I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't let you do everything you want. Okay, yeah, I might not stay on here for too long just because this is already starting to annoy me. It's really slow, and like I said, I really don't have much CC in here. We can look. I think I downloaded furniture of some sort. Yeah, see, nothing's in here. Who knows? Okay, so I think Tanny said you can use cheats, but I don't remember. Um, yeah, I've heard great things about The Sims 3, so I ended up getting it, and I didn't pay too much for it, so even if it didn't work on this computer, I wasn't going to be upset. But then it worked, and it was able to download and start. So how do I get to the main menu? Like, where am I able to type them? So for The Sims, I'm able to do Control Shift C. Is it the same thing? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tammy. Um, Sim King says he had his little laptop, and It worked. Did I go look at the tutorial? I looked at a tutorial, but not that one. Obviously, not the right one. Did I get the expansion packs? No, I got this game, like the actual physical disc, from a thrift store, and it came with the original activation code and everything. And I had just contacted EA and said, "Hey, I have this game, um, but this is my Origin ID," and they were able to put that, like the Sims 3, on my account because I had technically paid for it and I had the disc and the activation code, so they just gave me a game. Um, so yeah, I don't have any expansion packs. Just the base game, um, which is more than enough for me, honestly, because I don't play it that often, anyways. I'm hoping to get The Sims 4 back up and running, because I mean that's obviously my favorite of the two. But this will give me time to learn this. Because I never really played The Sims 3, like, growing up. Um, I think I had The Sims 2, and then I had whatever version of The Sims was available on the PlayStation 2. Um, but never 3, or 4 for that matter, until um, the end of last year. So I just recently got back into gaming. If you can call it that. I can make something out of this bathroom. I know I can. Because you can use the color wheel on just about every piece of furniture, right? I'm really good at building things, but I doubt I'll be the best in Create a Sim on here, anyways. Because I've tried it once with her, and I mean, I guess I like the way she came out. But hi, Mahogany. What happened with your Sims 4 game? You updated it? Yeah, I have auto updates on like a head ass, and I completely forgot or I didn't realize until today, and yeah. So it's inoperable until further notice. I'm glad they were able to get that going for you. Yeah, if you're talking about the game, like, I don't know, I'm glad they were too. I just felt like they kind of had to because I mean, I paid money for the game. I didn't buy it from them, but I paid for it and I had everything showing that I paid for it. Because I mean, obviously, I don't know if you guys know, but there's some people who can, or I guess most people could just like message EA or like their support thing and say you're a fan of the game, do you have Sims 3, Sims 4, whatever, and that you want the Sims 2, and apparently they were giving that out for a while, um, and you don't really have to show proof for that, but for the Sims 3 you kind of have to show proof because like it's still a game that people will pay money for, and I had all the proof, so why not give me the game? You got a girlfriend, Lisa, get out. The cast wheel works on damn near everything, yeah. So hi everybody, if you're just now getting here, my Sims 4 doesn't work anymore, and that's all I'm going to say about that, because I'm really upset about it. I assume move objects on is probably the same, am I right? Okay, yes it is. We're getting there. I promise. How do you sell stuff? I guess the sledgehammer. Okay, I'm fine with that there. How do I know which color to pick? Or which color swatch circle? So like I said, I'm probably not going to stay on for too long because it seems like it's, I mean, it's not the hardest to maneuver. It's just in terms of personalization, I thought it was a little bit easier. They just gave you the Sims 2, yeah, but I've heard that there was a lot of people that were having trouble getting it. I didn't even bother because I know I don't have enough storage for it on this laptop. Hi, Sugar. So basically, we're gonna make something out of this kitchen and maybe just the house. Um, I don't know if Mira has like a melanin pack for The Sims 3, but I will look into that or something. Because I know there's probably a different range of skin tones on The Sims. Like she's like a pink color almost. Okay, so those gotta go. Why not? How do I undo stuff? Never mind. Okay, so if anyone knows how to recolor things, let me know, because, I mean, that's obviously something that I would be interested in doing. Because I obviously have not figured it out yet. I thought I did, because this came out okay. I mean, I picked like a pinkish color and it came out purple, so. Sugar said, "Hey, Alex, baby." I'm not gonna touch it. Is this all base game furniture? Yeah, I was saying that I have like a couple of pieces of CC that I did download and I added them in the way that I read up a tutorial on told me to. Um, and they just don't show up in my game. Um, I said it was because of my laptop. Sim King said that he had a laptop when he played this game. Um, so I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know what's going on here. Never mind. Did y'all see that? How it just like automatically created that corner piece? Is that normal for the Sims 3? Alright, we're just gonna leave that there, I guess. Okay, how do I buy this? Oh, you can't make it bigger. That really is a small ivy. It's tiny. That one's pretty small too. Okay, so move objects doesn't let you move stuff up and down in this game, does it? Sims 3 skin tones were okay. Do you have a MacBook? I think it's a different process when dealing with MacBooks. I have a MacBook. That's usually the case. Like everyone I hear who has problems with playing either The Sims 4 or The Sims 3 is because they have a MacBook. But I'm gonna push through it until I can afford another computer. Show us the 2 Asian girls you made this morning. I watched Sims 3 cast videos, some fine ass sim dudes if you're looking for CC Alex. Okay, Shug, I've downloaded CC, but I can't show you guys because normally on a MacBook, I don't know if you can see, but I do like this motion on my trackpad and I can slide between tabs and it'll take me back to like my home desktop, but this won't let me do it. Sims 3 is like the only thing that I've come across that won't let me. So I'm reading the chat on my phone, hoping the battery doesn't die. I take pics and put them on Twitter. Okie dokie. I think I should make a separate Twitter for Sims. Because the Twitter I have now, I don't really. I don't know. I don't know who follows me there, and I would just feel weird just having that, like, take up most of this Twitter. Because I guess you could call it like a personal Twitter. So maybe I'll make a separate Twitter. Because I have a Tumblr, um, but I just reblock stuff, like CC, for The Sims 4. Alright, so I hear you guys talking about create a sim, so let's go ahead and add a roommate for Miss Anya here. Because like I said, I didn't really do much to her, she was just an auto-generated sim. I'm not going to ask, because I want to figure it out. But I'm going to ask, how do I go into create a sim? Edit town. All right, Sim King. I'll message you because I think I have you on Twitter. Um, Shug says I only talk to you on Twitter anyway, right? Okay, so this girl. How do I add? Like, how do I add Sims to that specific household? World editor, maybe? No, but why not? If you guys know how to add Sims to this household, if am I just missing it? Let me know, because I'm just gonna decorate the world right now, I guess. And if you know how to make objects bigger, because normally you push the bracket button in the Sims 4, at least for me, and that doesn't work. Your tumbler's too spicy. Get out. Um, Add them to current household. The basic way is to cheat the relationship and ask them to move in. But if I ask a townie to move in, is there a way that I can edit that townie? Because I just want to create more Sims. Like, but yeah, I guess that's the basic way. Um, what's your sign? Looks like you and I were meant to be. All right. I mean, I guess they can be a couple. I was just planning on making them like roommates. Um, are these? Is that a girl and a guy? Okay, they're gonna be added too. 'Cause why not? Yeah, I don't know anything about this game. I really don't. I obviously know what The Sims is, but I had never owned The Sims 3. prior to coming across it. Okay. Merge with, evict, no. Edit details. Cancel. Create SIMS. There's a freaking button. I'm not gonna hold it against myself or anyone in the chat, but there's a create SIMS button. Cool. So we're just gonna make a completely different household. We're gonna ignore the people that were just added unless they come up in the town, then we can incorporate them. You need a mod called Neras, but your folder isn't set up. Well, that's how I do it. I keep these. Sim's already looking for the Zik. I know, right? Y'all saw that. It popped up out of nowhere. I wasn't trying to close it. Oh, there. We have so much in common. I'd love to get to know you better. Both of them were hitting on her, on Anya. I think that's who that is. No, that's someone else. It's someone with red hair. Mm-mm. Okay, I like this guy's look. We can probably give him a little bit of color. Uh, there, but I'm gonna change his hair color here in a second. I like the name Steel. If you have any oppositions to that, please let me know. Or if you have any suggestions for a last name, please let me know. Yeah, how do you resize objects? So resize objects by pressing shift in the bracket. I haven't resized objects in forever. I'll try that when I go back into move objects. I mean, I kind of like him with the glasses, but for the sake of changing his face shape, I should take them off. I actually don't mind his face shape, so I'm just gonna leave him. And if he's wearing something goofy, I'll try and figure out how to get into Create a Sim and change his outfit. This can be maybe his younger sister or something. I think the Sims 4 does that too. When you add certain hair, it like changes the shape of their face. I mean, I know that happens in real life too, but it's like a glitch or something in the game where it like lengthens the size of their face. Steel in it. Otherwise, we'd be lost and confused. Yeah, thank you very much, Sim King. good for red hair because I don't like the way the black looks in here. That looks too gray to me. Nothing wrong with gray hair, but if I wanted gray, I would just go full out like white. Um, yeah, that just doesn't look right to me. You can click on a mirror to change face-related things. Yeah, I know that there's a way to cheat things, but I just recently figured out that there was a menu to do it. So if you're willing to tell me how to do it, then go for it, but I have no idea. That's why I'm doing it the long way. I'm gonna give her somewhat smaller lips. Those are fine, because not everyone has big, voluminous lips. I kind of like her nose. I wish I could resize it just a little bit, like up here, just so that way it's just like the little button part. Mm, yeah, that's fine. Give her kind of a red lip, if that's possible, and that's fine. Okay, let's change her clothes because sweet baby Jesus. See, that's exactly how I was, Sim King. You said you played it once when it first came out and never touched it since. When I downloaded this game, I played it once. I played as that character, Anya or whatever. I don't even think I changed her name. Like, she was a completely random, like, Sim. Like, literally, like, the first or second one. Because I could find the randomize button, I just couldn't figure out everything else. And I didn't do anything to her house, except for the. I think I recolored, like, a couch or something. Alright. Um, The kitten heels though, not the kitten heels. The chancla with the kitten heel. Yeah, I can tell you anything up and down about The Sims 4 in terms of cheats and how to create Sims and how to build and whatnot. The Sims 3, I am lost. What are Sim points? Do you have to pay for those? Yeah, buy now. Maybe not. Maybe that just means buy like within the game. Because like if I have to, I don't mind like investing more money into this game if The Sims 4 is going to keep doing that. But I did turn off auto updates today. So someone called these hooker boots in like a Tumblr post or something, and I haven't let it leave my head. Um, I mean, I thought they were cute. A little hot pink moment. So I'm either gonna go with like a really deep like cobalt blue to like offset the purple or match the entire outfit completely. So blue or like an eggplant color. Because I gotta make things interesting, right? Someone's gotta be a hooker in the game. And she had the red hair and like the makeup done. So you kind of saw where it was going. Don't judge me. I love premium content items in The Sims, especially the pizza oven, the deep fryer. Okay, are premium items stuff you pay for with Sim points? Like, do you have to pay for that? I assume so. Like, pay for that with like real money is what I'm asking. Alright, that's as good as we're gonna get it. I'm not too worried about it. Should we do it lace print though? Dear God, please let there be an undo button. I'm sorry. We're gonna leave Julia Roberts alone. For real, I'm gonna name her Julia. What's her name? She doesn't have one. Used to always use those boots. Yeah, I really like them. Hi, Oodles. She about to work that corner, crying. It looks like a despair face. Store clothes in Sims 3 suck. They aren't worth your money. It's only a few items that are worth getting in the Sims 3 store. So what do you mean by premium items then? I know that there is probably a great CC just waiting out there. Do y'all want to help me? Actually, I can totally exit out of this game because I don't have CC in this game, and I can get out and download some stuff and then do it live. And if it doesn't work, I can always just end the stream and then try and figure it out and come back later. Um, but I'm not opposed to that because if it's gonna make the gameplay more fun, I'm not opposed to that at all. And then we can get it done in a short amount of time. I'm We'll make him absent-minded because sometimes that's me. Um, Another thing I'm not used to is double-clicking things. Why was he shaking his head like that? No, sir. Natural cook, neurotic, because why not? Um, because he's neurotic, he's also going to be a coward. Wait, cowards are terrified of everything. I can't make him a coward. Yeah, I can. Um, and he's neat. I'll make him like a neat freak. Lifetime wish is to be a chef. What? I can't choose lifetime wishes now? Oh, I have to give him a name. Yes, let's go shopping. If you want the pizza and stuff, you don't have to pay for it. You can basically get all premium items for free. That's what I did on this website. Okay, I'm gonna give him just a generic last name, O'Neill. If that's fine. Steele O'Neill. Oh shit, I didn't realize it rhymed, but whatever. That works. Steele O'Neill. They're just gonna be a couple. We'll leave them. Miss Julia Mari. She's ambitious. She's an ambitious side hoe. Um, she can't stand art. She's athletic because I mean she's got to run away from the cops sometimes. She's got commitment issues because don't we all sometimes? Um, and flirty because why not? Become a superstar athlete. A heartbreaker. I think that's quite fitting. Swimming in cash. Okay, heartbreaker or swimming in cash, and then we'll go CC shopping. Neurotic Sims are the devil. Okay, then I won't play with this household. I'll just make them do their own thing. I kind of want to make her a superstar athlete, make a superstar pole dancer. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but I think I'm gonna go with Heartbreaker. We're gonna go with swimming in cash. Oh, they're a cute couple. Too bad it won't last very long. Not adding any relationships. Housemate, sibling, spouse, fiance, or boyfriend. He'll be her boyfriend. Because they're not about commitment, but I mean, they're obviously together. Okay, so we're gonna save this and then go CC shopping. Save down here, save. So, how are you guys? How are your days? How is your guys' day? That sounds a little better. Yeah, just to be safe. More like simming in cash. Get out. That's funny. Sorry for the random bit of ASMR. Oops. Sorry, y'all. I'm obviously not too worried about this password being found out because I obviously don't know it myself. Whatever, we're gonna see. I don't think you can download stuff without. You definitely need eyelashes, hair for males and females, makeup in general. Okay, Shug, I'm totally cool to go with those ideas. I'm just looking at chunks because I assume those are smaller files and they won't affect the gameplay too much. So let's go with hair and eyelashes and appearance looking stuff. Go to my Tumblr, I reblog good CC, or go to Apple Kiss Sim. She does conversions and such, some body setters. Sim King, what's your Tumblr? Is it just Sim King? I know there's tons of good stuff on the Black Simmer too. I'm not logged in on Safari. I'm logged in under Chrome, and I just found out today that Chrome kills your battery, and it overheats your computer, especially if you're on a MacBook. Um, Sim royalty. All right, girl, get it. Get it while you can. Is this yours, Sim King? I'm not laughing at the blog or anything. I just don't think this is it. She's cute though. As you guys can see, I have tons of screenshots. Do you guys want to see some of my Sims that I've created that are probably dead now um, because of the update? It's only Tay. This guy's name was Manuel. Let's just say a quick prayer for him because he's a cutie, even though he has glowing arms from Creative. This guy, I don't remember his name, but all of these are Sims that I did create and I took screenshots of. The background is by Sim Pixels. If you just Google Sim Pixels, create a Sim background, white create a Sim background. It's like a package of like 20 of them, and they have like some of them have white light coming from this way. There's white light coming from the front. There's white light coming from the back. There's all different angles, and it just makes your Sims pop out more. So it's like not just a background, it's lighting sort of as well. There's this guy, he's definitely one of my favorites. Oops. I'm a stocky Sim King. If only knew how to set my Tumblr up like that, I would be the bomb. Alright, so I'm gonna hop out of the previews really quick. Um, only Tay with two E's. Only Tay, you see. Let's pray that there's no nudity because knowing Sim King, we'll probably get something pretty wild. Oh, this is cute. If I was logged in, I would follow you. Actually, I am logged in. Cool. I just followed you. Got a little bit of nudity. This is really cute. I'm just gonna hop in really quick. So this is all Sims 3, huh? Um, I'll make sure to keep that separate from my current blog because I mostly reblog Sims 3. But if you ever see Matt Keeper run for the hills, for the sake of doing this, we're fine. It's just Matt Keeper. If you ever end up downloading onto your computer, I think it can give you viruses. But if it's just a pop-up, it doesn't necessarily mean it's on your computer. You have to like click download on that separate thing. But I don't think any of you have a Mac. If you do, then you probably know. OP Daddy with them tattoos, thank you. I think he's pretty cute too. So let's go back. Maybe not. I can't go back. What in the good Lord? Recently closed, maybe? Oh, it was the Mac Keeper one that had all my stuff. So I think it downloaded. Yeah, no time for fuckboys. Excuse me while I find this. Okay, so I read that you can't have your mods too deep into the mod folder, right? I'm on The Sims 3. I don't even have a mod folder. Do I? Should I create one? That's weird, because I told you I did have. What? Do I need to create a mod folder? Or is it downloads? CC. Is it in the CC? Is this right? Downloads and then CC? Or is it a mod folder? SimKing, do you know? Make sure to get the meshes. Okay, I will. I don't know if this is right. I'm just gonna Google it, just for the sake of timing. If you answer and I don't see it, I do apologize. Firmly and gravely. Again, I'm like a newborn baby with this. This is the first time using Safari in a really long time. I just found out today that Chrome, which is what I've been using, drains your battery and overheats your laptop. Specifically on MacBooks, so I'm trying out something new today to see if that maintains the duration of my battery. I think she still has CC up for. I don't think she makes it though. Sam King, I don't know if you were around when I asked, but do you know the Muffin Man? No. Do you know? Okay, so this is my Sims 3 file, right? Electronic Art Sims 3. I don't have a mods folder. Do I need one? Or is it downloads? I'm just gonna Google it. How to download and add CC to. See, because that looks like some CC to me, but maybe there's stuff in here. Look at all this, guys. But obviously it's in the wrong place, right? To visit a website because there are files you need to download that helps CC show up. You can't just make a mod folder and place CC in it. Okay, but I have a CC folder. Is that something that I made up too? Is that why it doesn't work? I don't know what website it is, but I'm going to try and look it up to the best of my ability. We're using the game launcher downloads tab. Adding new folders to your game. Feel free to reference my mod tutorial to assist you. This page was not found. Of course it wasn't. Thank you, baby. Do not use the SIMS resource. You heard it here, folks. 5 years ago, and I think that's still. Actually, that doesn't apply. I use the SIMS resource when I just really can't find anything. But it's. I would definitely say it's not the best place. Yeah, you need the resource file. How to download a resource file? For real, guys, I'm like a newborn fawn. Like I'm Bambi in this bitch. Like my legs and feet are like sprawled out, like doing a death drop and a split and every other form and variation of a death splat, like every 5 seconds. That's me with the Safari browser and with the Sims 3, and with downloading CC for the Sims 3, which is what we're doing right now. Where to find the Sims 3? This one, mod the sims resource.cfg. Missing resource.cfg in the mod folder. This one's from 2012, so I trust that more than this 2010 one. This one's from 2015, so I guess maybe this one. I'm just gonna download stuff, because I mean, what's the worst that can happen, right? Does this even make sense to any of you? This is for The Sims 4. I don't want to go off live because I want to figure this out. Resource.cfg, is that what that is? Download that one and replace yours. Okay, so I don't know where the resource file would be, but we're gonna open every single maybe downloads. No. I really don't know where to put them. Watching YouTube while on YouTube, right? Oh, add to a MacBook. I completely forget every freaking time. So what I downloaded is probably not the right one. Doesn't make any sense. What? This still is rather confusing. Original path where you needed to go every time. Okay, as you can see, it's a rather long path. We no longer need to put our mods folder. The place you need to create a mods folder is Documents, Electronic Arts, or Sims 3. Here you create your mods folder. So I do create a mods folder. Type, new folder, mods. It's kind of obvious. And download a folder called mods. The folder will not be there to start with, as you have to create it yourself. Any package file you download will go into in a certain file called resource file. This can be downloaded from here. If that file doesn't work, you download the framework zip from here and just use the resource file. Dear God, please work. Thank you, Lord, for downloading and for also opening up a pop-up. Resource2.cfg. Pray that this works, guys. Okay, so I assume I need to delete this downloads folder, and if it needs to be there, it'll regenerate, right? Or just delete the CC folder. Because I want all this stuff. Why not? It's there. Should I just... I took the time to download it at one point. So keep it. Cha-ching. We're gonna delete this because I have no idea why that's there. Obviously, Alex from the past knew why it was there and knew why it needed to be created, but obviously he was wrong. So I'm just gonna leave all of this here because I have no idea what the hell it is, instead of just deleting something and making my game inoperable. Okay, so I assume I can just download and drop stuff into the mod folder, right? Because MacBooks aren't that different from other computers. Like, this resource file might have been the only thing that was different. Like that might be the only thing that's Mac specific. Ignoring my random folders in my documents folder. Mods, yeah. Oh, you create another folder called packages. Again, the correct casing for the letters. Just place this folder inside the mods folder so it looks like this. Cool. I'm glad I kept reading. Thank you, complicated ass instructions. Packages. My favorite. Place this folder inside the mods folder so it looks like this. As you see, you have multiple files and folders inside my packages folder. I just chose to categorize my packages file this way. So no intro package. Skips the intro with all the happy families. Everyone skips away. Like, we download it here. Hell yeah, because I had the no intro package for my Sims 4 game. I think I still have it, but I obviously deleted it because I thought if I deleted my mods, I could play my game, and that works, but I don't want to play my game without CC. So why not try and add CC to The Sims 3 and ruin this game, huh? I'm kidding. So all of these are going to go inside the packages folder. Um, this is one thing I do. You guys don't really have to do, but it helps with the speed of your game. Is to remove everything from the original folders it was in, right? Because they all have the same title. Those all say Severinka. And I'm sure this is universal to the Sims and to the Sims 4 and 3. Is that the more folders you have, the harder it is for it to read. And see, look at this. It has 3 folders within a folder. No, man. See, so I got like eye bags and blush and stuff like that. Beer brown, beer cup, beer green bottle open. So I got some beer for my Sims. We're just gonna delete this. Thank y'all for sticking around through my clumsiness, I guess. I really wanted to stream today. I want to continue streaming, not every day, because it's not a realistic expectation for someone like me who's just starting off. But I do want to stream as often as possible because it helps me grow just as much as it provides entertainment for the people watching. Um, okay, so these are all the packages. So let's just take these packages out. If you're the type of person who likes to keep your PNGs or the JPGs, like they're just images, do you, but I feel like that just clutters up A, your folders, and B, your game. That makes it slower. And I know that this is going to slow down my game once it starts reading and processing it. So thank you, Sim King. Thank you, Oodles. Thank you, everyone who has helped, and thank you guys for staying. Hello, Mary. Thank you for coming by. But yeah, I'm just gonna try and figure this out, and then I'm gonna get into the game as soon as possible. I did download this thing. What is this? No time for fuckboys. We're gonna toss that into the mod folder as well. Because why not? We downloaded it. So use it. That doesn't look good, but I think that's where I need to be. Before you read all the above, make sure you follow the steps correctly. No build sparkles mod. What is build sparkles? Because I'll download it. I'll download anything that I need. I'm going to leave that open just in case. So let's go back to... so I don't know if he's still here or not, but SimKing in the chat, this is his Tumblr. He reblogs Sims 3 content apparently, and only Sims 3. And it's great content, so I'm seeing. I really like the look of this. Highlighter, brows, nose mask. Okay. I'm not going to go too crazy because, again, I don't know how much my computer is willing to take. I know I'm going to regret not organizing these later. So I'm going to try and do a little organization too while I'm at it. Move to trash, makeup. I don't know if you can have folders. We're going to find out. Let me put male and female makeup together because that doesn't bother me. And also this will help me go through stuff one last time to see what I downloaded. So there's blush, eye bags, eyeshadow, eyeliner. Okay, this is all build mode stuff, and that's going to be the final folder that I allow in here. Okay, it looks like I bought a lot of swimming stuff. I say bought as if I actually shopped for it, but I mean I looked for it online. This needs to go. Watch someone comment that I messed all of this up. Like, oh no, you put that in the wrong folder. Oh no. Oh no, Alex. Oh no. The only problem is I don't know what happened to that t-shirt. There's no intro. Oh, the t-shirt's in a folder. Got it. Does anyone in the chat know if putting stuff into folders makes it inoperable? Like, can I still use it? Because I kind of want this to be organized, but I'm kind of tired of looking at it, so we're not going to do that right now. Makeup is just about the only thing that is in a folder, I guess. Okay, so we're going to cross our fingers and pray that this works. Because I downloaded some makeup. Sugar suggested I get eyelashes, so we're going to look for a set of eyelashes. I got eyebrows and a nose mask here. I'm definitely going to come back to this off stream. I really like this. Shawnee said she's drinking wine. Or he, I'm sorry, I can't see the thing. Shawnee. I'm having a good night, I hope you are too. Remove Sims 3 packs from your mods folder since they aren't packages. Sims 3 packs from your mods folder since they aren't packages. So these, I can do that. But that's like almost all of the stuff that I downloaded that was furniture and stuff. So Sims 3 packs don't work. Or is that another MacBook thing? If so, yes, they'll still work. Okay, thank you. That's good to know. Thank you, Mary. Oh, SimKing said the same thing. You're rebooting even though it's on his charger. Welcome back, Shannon. Make sure you remove Sims 3 packs from mods folder since they aren't packages. I'm just going to remove them because that's a Sims 3 pack and your name is the Sim King, so I assume you would be the Sim King of the Sims 3. I'm just going to download this. I'm not too worried about the eyelashes right now, unless you guys can point me to some rather quickly. Okay. Does anyone else do that where you get, um, okay, so this is a Sims 3 pack, but I downloaded it from the Sims resource. Are you sure the Sims 3 packs don't work, Sim King? Alex, you look comfy, thank you. I'm trying to be. I was actually really stressed out earlier because I'm still pretty stressed about it. My Sims 4 game no longer works. I had auto updates on, so now I'm screwed. I'm trying to think on the positive side because I know it'll be back. I forgot I had The Sims 3 downloaded. So now we're downloading some CC for The Sims, and we're going to get right into it as soon as we can. But the question is, oh, but you're on a Mac and you're dealing with TS3. IDK, sorry. Yeah, Macs make me want to pull my brains out, but this is the only computer, laptop, anything that I have other than my phone. And I do have an iPad, but I mean, you can't play The Sims on the iPad, let alone download CC on an iPad. But at this point, I'm honestly debating selling the iPad for another computer if it means that I can play The Sims without a problem. Because MacBook is not that much different from a PC, but it's different enough that it causes problems. That's for damn sure. I miss The Sims 3. You've never played The Sims 3 before. Oh man, it'll get better. Yeah, I'm not letting it bum me out too much. I really like The Sims 4, and I've been streaming it for the past 2 days, and I wanted to do that again. But this gives me a reason to play The Sims 3, which is something that I don't do. Okay, so you're right, Sim King. You can't do Sims 3 packages. Multipack installer will work on OS X using Mono. This is really old, but I mean, why not? Geez, that's very old. Look at this. I'm not going to do that. Just for the sake of timing, if it's a Sims 3 pack, I will look into downloading it later. I just want to take a look at it one more time, make sure there's nothing in there that shouldn't be there. Resource, packages. It says resource -2. I hope that doesn't make a difference. I'm going to look for eyelashes because I've said that one too many times and I haven't actually done that. I'm going to see if there's a search function. In your archive, maybe? No? It's okay. I forgive you. Oh, search only Tay right here. Eyelashes. Eyelash. OMG, that's crazy. Yeah. You had to upgrade to able to play The Sims. See, I wasn't even. I upgraded, obviously. I didn't intend to, but I finished through with the upgrade, and even that didn't make a difference. Tay, you don't have any eyelashes, but I feel like that's a component that I might need. Just because it was brought up to me. This looks really cute. I'm definitely going to have to come back and download all of this food clutter and pray for my computer. That's really cute. Even these little cooler things. They're from The Sims 4, but I guess they're converted to The Sims 3. I'm just going to do the Sims resource and see what this has. Because it occasionally lags. Yeah. You install Sims 3 packs through the launcher. I was wondering if I should buy the Sims 3. Is it worth buying? Yeah, I would, because I mean, I don't play it often, but I do play it. And I'm going to be playing it more now. This is some lower lashes. These are probably the really crappy ones that are painted onto the skin. No offense if you're just creating CC and you do that, but I need 3D lashes. Something about the number 3. I like the number 3 better than the number 4. So something always told me that I would like the Sims 3 better than the Sims 4. Okay, does Kajiko have eyelashes for the Sims 3? So I didn't buy TS3. And folks were saying they like TS3 better, so I didn't buy a TS4. I do like TS4, but not as much as TS3. To do like actually driving a car. Yeah, I've read that you can actually drive cars. Okay, I'm just gonna say screw it with the eyelashes. We're gonna exit out of this because I pretty much have your Tumblr memorized. Sim King. I'm going to exit. I'm just gonna minimize that so I don't have to look for it. And let's go. Fingers crossed. That's a good sign. That was pretty quick. TS4 is good for CC. It looks better. Definitely, I agree. Sims 3 is better content like pets, season, etc. If someone wants to be my sugar daddy or my sugar mama and pay for me to get pets, seasons, university, and all that, feel free to hit me up. I take PayPal payments as well as Snap Cash. But really though, glad y'all told me I'm gonna buy it. Good, Mary. This is a good sign, right? Except for the fact that I don't remember if you guys remember. I don't know if you guys remember, but I downloaded the no intro thing, and it's obviously not working, so that's not a good sign because it's in the same place that other mods are. I've been thinking about getting another laptop so I can have all the Sims games. I was just talking about that. I really am thinking about selling some stuff just to get a separate laptop, like, because I have a 1 terabyte hard drive, right? And realistically, I could store a lot of stuff that I use, that I don't use on a day-to-day basis from this laptop on there, and use this laptop just for gaming. But like I said, this is a MacBook, and they like to overheat for no apparent reason. Yeah. YouTubeception. A very good sign, right? I don't understand how paranoid I am right now, how freaked out. I was not expecting this game to load at all. Like, because my Sims 4 doesn't work. Like, I wish I would have shown y'all, but something tells me if I would have clicked on it to play it, it would have actually played now that I'm live. Because off screen, I struggled with it for a good, like, 2 hours looking up tutorials. And another downfall with MacBooks is there's no mod conflict detector for Macs. So you're shit out of luck. So I couldn't even tell if it was a mod that was doing it or see Sims 3 pets. That's a sign. So dial 1-800-SUGAR-BABY. You'll get my direct line. You can push 1 to donate $500. You can push 2 to get my direct line if you wish to donate more than that. But yeah, I take that as a sign from the universe that it's time for me to get Sims 3 pets. I like the intro for TS3. I do too. I'm just someone who doesn't like waiting. Why are they standing like that? Okay, fellas and lady, now let's get in formation. But Anya's inside the house, like no one's... Do they have to knock to come in? Let me get a more powerful desktop for Sims games, since y'all said to get the Sims 3. Do it. Oh, you may have misplaced one of the files. I'm sure I misplace a lot of things. But you live and you learn. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I tried to follow it to a T. I mean, can't blame anyone if it doesn't work. Because I followed a tutorial online and I didn't do it. What's going on? Isn't there a lot of people here? Yeah, so how do I edit them? Oh, someone told me you need a mod to edit your Sims. Never. So we're gonna build here, I guess. It's making me miss Sims 3 so much, right? That's another reason I wanted to play it too, is because, well, that was really fast. If I talk too fast at some point, just let me know. But another reason I wanted to play was because not everyone has the ability to play, and some people just like to play through others, I guess. So that's why I will always be someone who takes advice in the comments. I know a lot of people don't like to do that, but I don't mind. So if at any point you want to recommend, like, oh, give her blue hair, give her short hair, or whatever. Well, her face kind of looks like Humpty Dumpty. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. It just kind of does. So I obviously didn't download eyes, but I like the shape of that eye. I know I downloaded a nose mask, but God forbid anything go right for me, so I doubt anything that we downloaded is actually going to show up. Today, anyways. We'll figure it out. Give her more full lips because the last girl, those are okay. Beauty mark. I don't see it. Where is it? Oh, it's on the corner of her eye. It's over here, you can't see it, but I'll leave it. Okay, so I can't filter content. Okay, so I know that it did not work. I am now confirming that because I did download Blush and it's not showing up. So maybe you just can't use CC with a MacBook. I really don't know what to tell y'all because I don't think any of you said you have a MacBook and have played The Sims successfully, which would be very helpful, but if that's not the case, that's okay. We're just gonna try and make do with what's going on here. I don't mean to sound so down, it's just I'm kind of over it at this point. I mean, I still want to stream. It just gets frustrating. Um, Especially I took all that time downloading the extra resource file and whatnot, and I'm not blaming it on any of you guys. I'm just saying, like, me personally, like, I'm one of those people. If I had a hunch that it wasn't going to work, like I did from the beginning, I'd rather just play the game like this because I know I'm going to end up playing a game like this anyways. If you guys know anywhere I can look for that custom content other than this way, because So I don't remember what I downloaded. Or I could just get out of the game and then come back in game. Building desktop is the way to go when it comes to a powerful PC, I've heard, and I'm learning that. YouTube helps Mary. Yeah, I'm thinking about ending the stream and actually going onto YouTube and looking up some tutorials. But I don't want to end the stream. I'm too cute to be down, thank you. But cuteness doesn't solve frustration. Hi, Katrina. I'm sorry your Sims 3 disc broke. It does now, I can't play it. How about contacting EA and taking a picture of your broken disc and telling them, you don't have to beg them, but let them know you broke it and that you really like the game and you want to play again. If you contact one of their live chat, or like I think there's even a phone representative that you can call. That's actually how I got my game. I had a picture of the disc and I contacted them and they were able to let me do it. But I think you might need your original installation code, so check if you have the Sims 3 box, like the game box, little cartridge box, whatever it is that it came with. Yeah, digital copy, that's what it's called. You got Sims Pets, but you're fine with that. When it breaks, you're screwed. I know, I wanted to give you a compliment, Alex. Thank you. I appreciate any and all compliments. I didn't mean for that to come off rude before how I said, I kind of just like dismissed the compliment, and I do realize that sounded rude, so I do apologize. I should just learn how to take compliments and say thank you. But everyone has something they're working on. Right now, I'm working on my anger because I am, if you can't tell, I'm shaking one of my feet. It's a bad habit I have. I didn't realize I was even doing it. I'm just trying to try watching a tutorial, Alex. I think I am. Because, I mean, I'm not... How do I exit out of here? Because I don't even care about Tanya or whatever her name is. I'm gonna delete this house. Yeah. I'm gonna check one last place, and that is in terms of, CC Furniture, because I know that there's a little bit of that. Here's a copy to your library, change lot type. What? This game is actually kind of frustrating if you don't know how to play it, to be quite honest. I'm not an easily annoyed person. I can be at times, but I've been a lot better at controlling that lately, and this is honestly getting on my nerves. I mean, I am taking into account that this is a little bit of an older game than The Sims 4 is, and it has two completely different sets of rules and guidelines and components in terms of adding and playing with CC functionally. But it'd be nice if something showed up. So I'm taking it there's no way to do like show all like there is in The Sims 4, where you like click on a tab and you can see all of your things and then sort by custom content. So I'm just gonna go through. So they're sort by function, but oh, here's an all button. Of course not. Oh. 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 all. Something about this infinity sign is I do have an infinity sign tattooed on my body. It's not just the infinity sign. It's attached to a line from a book. Only physical you have are paradise and university. I mean, that might still work. Tell them you just lost that. But obviously, you had purchased the disc at one point or the game. Otherwise, you wouldn't have wasted your money on the expansion packs. It could still work, Shawnee. So it has to be a way. I understand, Sim King. I don't know. It sucks. It's discouraging. I'm trying not to let it get me down, but like, so we're just gonna quit. Um, Not quit for good. I'm gonna quit the game and look up a tutorial. My friend has a Mac. She used to play on TS. Let me see what she used to use when she was always on it. It's not that the game isn't working. It's CC that's not working. So if your friend played with CC, Shawnee, I would love to hear back. Because I assume Macs and MacBooks are the same, but it could be different between a MacBook. So ask her if she had that, if you don't mind. Sims 3 and pets made me mad. Sims 3 pets makes you way mad, by the way. Because your pets be chewing stuff up. You gotta replace it with your money, which you need it for to pay bills. I use cheats anyway, Katrina, so I wouldn't be too bothered by that. But I do have pets in real life, and I have lived with real life stuff being torn up. I have about 6 or 7 different places in my house that I live in currently that have missing carpet, missing padding underneath that carpet, missing floorboards that have been chewed up, um, missing like little baseboards at the base of your window, like the little flat area. It looks like you can sit there, but you're really not supposed to. Those are chewed up, and they're all from 2 dogs. Like one was my dog when he was a puppy, and the other one is my sister's dog, who is currently still a puppy. So I just realized the game has ended, so I'm gonna YouTube a thing. So because I'm using YouTube, excuse, excuse me. Because I'm using YouTube, it might flag me for content, but I think that only works with music, but it could be wrong. Yeah, she did. I'll ask her. Oh, okay, so she did have a MacBook. Or she did UCC. Um, how to download CC for the Sims 3 on a MacBook. Go. I didn't realize it was so specific. For the love of shit. Excuse my language, but my god. Like, how long have I been streaming and I still haven't figured it out? Granted, I was just trying to get the ropes of the game when I started. Does this tell you? I've been live for an hour and 48 minutes. So let's just say 30 minutes of that was me just getting the ropes of the game, so I've been trying to figure this out for almost an hour. So I do apologize, you guys. Oh, dogs, so much fun. They're fun till they eat everything. I have no sandals left, and I am a flip-flop kind of guy. I wear flip-flops everywhere outside of the house. I literally have one pair left. And they're not even flip-flops. They're like Jesus tree sandals.
Okay, now
I apologize if you guys can hear this. And there's 5 of you guys here. Cool. Thank you for sticking around. I don't mean to sound so like apathetic. That's literally the way I talk. I don't. My voice is very monotonous. But some people say that's a good thing because it helps them fall asleep. Um, so I love tiny dogs. I have tiny dogs too, but they're equally as evil. Press OK. Babe, I'm confused. Are any of you understanding this? Installer. I have to do this for each individual piece of CC. So do I scream now, or do I end the stream and then scream after I end it? And then continue streaming in a tweet on Twitter. Screaming. You really do, bro. Yeah, Shawnee, I have a cat too, and she is scared of everything as well. But we have dogs, so um, like you said, I never see my cat either. Um, but I do have dogs, so I don't blame her for hiding all the time. Okay, so we're going to um, board the I love myself train and try and remain as calm as possible. But here's what we gotta do, homies and homies. This was a lie. This whole package thing, I assume. Yeah. Not really gonna explain too much because I don't think any of you guys have MacBooks. Um, maybe if I do figure out what the hell is going on here and if I become a little more coherent as to the entire subject as a whole, um, then maybe I'll make a video describing what I did to fix it, because at this current moment I'm actually kind of pissed off. I'll try to refrain from making a big deal out of it. You're allergic to oodles, Shannon? Okay, industrial armchair. That's the first thing we're gonna do. So this little heifer said, you just drop it onto your thing, onto your desktop, and then you click it to open it. Guys, it's working. It's working. Just woosaw. I'm about to woosaw through this damn computer screen. because it was already laggy. Yeah, well, mine's not that laggy yet. Guys, I think we did something. Look, it's a success. And this is through The Sims 3. Cool, one down, 65,432,000 pieces of CC to go. It was an oddly specific number, and I am aware that it was very large, but I mean, I wasn't exaggerating. There's a lot of CC. We gotta have it. We got to. But the game is gonna be so much better once we do download it. I know it. They're gonna be like, ooh, look at Alex's decorating skills. He got the CC hookup. So obviously, if you guys have come to any of the other 3 live streams that I've had recently in the past few days, you will know that I am someone who likes to help people. Um, I believe that when you help people, you help yourself, and in turn, you actually do get help in return sometimes from those people. Uh, but yeah, I'm all about helping one another because you don't learn without being taught. Um, Sometimes that is being self-taught, but sometimes you need the help of other people and the push of other people. So I do appreciate you guys, especially you, Sim King, for walking me through this. I know you do play The Sims 3 often, and so it may not seem like that much of a big deal to you just to like give me tips or whatever, but I do appreciate it. So thank you. It's storming there. I don't know if you guys heard anything that I was just saying. Um, oh, this makes me happy because it's a plant. If you know me, you know I love decorating with plants and greenery and green stuffs. So it turns out that it was the exact opposite. Sim King, the Sims 3 packs are actually MacBook specific, I'm assuming, and you click them to open them and they expand on their own. I assume there's a way you can add stuff in here into the documents and stuff, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to add whatever is a Sims 3 pack because that seems to be the best option at the moment. Okay, so this was a success. Cool. I wonder if I can open multiple ones at a time. Do y'all think? So these are eye bags, blush, eyeliner, eyeshadow. It's a little bit of makeup, but more so, what would you call that? Build mode stuff. Okay, so I just selected all of them and clicked them all at the same time. Fingers crossed that works, because if it does, that's tight. Yeah, it's greenery. You became sick because you couldn't use your humidifier. Shannon said greenery, get out. You're in Georgia. Shawnee, Oodles in South Carolina. That's cool. We're all pretty close. I'm in Texas. Tight, look, guys. I don't think all of them opened, obviously, because I selected a bunch. That looks like just the beer bottles and stuff were open. So let's try and do that in bundles. Or batches. Wait. Okay. So this guy. Colorado or Washington. I've heard great things about Washington and Oregon. There's a place in Oregon called Eugene that I've heard is like hippie central. They have everything vegetarian you can imagine. There's tofu everywhere, as far as your eye can see. I love tofu, any form of cooked tofu. I won't eat it raw, obviously. I have morals. Um, but yeah, I would definitely survive down there. And they said it's like hippie central. Like there's tapestries hanging in everyone's windows and tie dye stuff everywhere. Um, it's getting there though, Alex. Yeah, I know. Alex, how does your mod folder look like? Like a piece of shit. I'm done with it. I believe it. I've been to Denver and loved it there, and I have a few friends in Washington that sent me pictures. Yeah, I hear Seattle's great too for vegetarians. Because I'm not making it in Texas. Like, I eat 99% of the food I eat, I make at home. I don't eat out, I don't eat fast food. If I do, it's like cheese puffs or like mozzarella sticks, cheese pizza, which is all awful for you. Oh, wrong place at the right time. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, in Washington before I moved back to Georgia. My husband is in the army. Oh, that's interesting. That's really cool. Um, my ex actually just joined the army. Well, I don't know how long ago because he's my ex, but I saw him over Christmas break, which was about the same time that we broke up. So it was about like our year anniversary of being apart from each other. It was just kind of like a closing of doors type thing, which he didn't really say enough to give me closure, but I got what I needed, so it was a good meeting. But yeah, he's in the military right now. I think he's in the army. Seattle's amazing. Only thing I didn't like is how narrow the streets are. Okay, see, I get kind of claustrophobic, so I don't know if that would work out for me. Because I'm really bad about driving, and I don't like being or feeling claustrophobic. And if I'm in the car and I get claustrophobic, that's even worse. So maybe not Seattle. Husband is a truck driver. I was out with him for a year and a half. That's interesting. Effing narrow streets, I hate them. Right, and everyone in Texas drives a big vehicle. Granted, the car that I had was a small, a compact car. It was a Dodge Caliber. I say had in the past tense because I totaled it back in December, and I've yet to save up enough to get another car. Realistically, if I got a more stable flow of income, I could start saving up and get a car and just make payments on it. But my first car that I had was paid off, so it's kind of like a big jump from not having to pay for your car to having to pay from scratch for a car. I can start over. Oh, excuse me. Army isn't all that. I wish he could have done the Air Force. My grandpa was Air Force. That's cool. Yeah, I don't like thinking too much about military and government type stuff like that. I eventually plan on writing a book um, based on government and military cover-ups and addressing like conspiracies and stuff like that. But other than that, I have really no interest in like the military, the army, and all that. I just when you said your husband was in the army, or I think you said army. Um, that's just what it reminded me of. Yeah, army. God, I need to get out of my feels, man. The game's working. Chill, Alex. Old lady told her your car SMH. Yeah, I wish I could say it wasn't my fault. I mean, I wasn't ticketed for it. Everyone around me tells me that it wasn't my fault. The passenger that was in the car with me, one of my best friends, tells me it wasn't my fault, but I was the one driving. And it was a three-car pileup, and I was the very back car, so I was the third car. I wasn't in the middle and I wasn't in the front, so it seems like I would have suffered the least. I mean, the least amount of damage, yeah, because I was in the back. But my car was irreparable. I'm grateful to be alive. Uh, I don't really want to show a picture of the way my car looked because it's terrible, but yeah, there was no going back from it. I'm just grateful to be alive and that my friend Brooke was okay. We didn't have a scratch on us, but my car was literally like crumpled, like downsized, like a third of the car was smashed in. Oh, there is a lot of cover-ups, right, right. And I think a book is an easy way to address that because you can always get like a pseudonym or like some kind of name that doesn't tie back to you. So if you want to get like real touchy with stuff, like things that aren't discussed, um, then you can. I kind of like these eyelashes. Centiclia, I think, is a good uh, creator, so we're gonna hope for the best. I like both of those. I think these though, because I don't really want the bottom lashes. Do any of you guys have these? I'm gonna go with these because they look like they have four different slashes. You walked out of there alive. That's all that matters, right? Right. That is all that matters. So glad you're okay. That shit's scary. It was very scary. Do these look like 3D to you guys? I think they are. But I don't like when they don't look real. Those don't look real to me. They're borderline spider legs. It took almost a month for him to get into a car, let alone a car seat, right? Yeah, PTSD is no joke. Um,